of all the episodes representing our beloved borough, we finally get to give a very official shout out to the one and only East New York, Brooklyn, with today's guest representing our sister neighborhood to the fullest. MC and lyricist WordSpit, joined by his very talented band with their very Brooklyn name, We The Illest, will give us a word's eye view deep inside the heart of a lifelong rhyme slayer, showing us what's actually in his blood. Nothing but some hip-hop love. I am your rhyme-loving host and resident hip-hop nerd, Queen God is, encouraging all of you to open your minds and catch the vibe for another live ride on B-Side.
That's what we gonna do. Hands up. Go. Yo, clap your hands. Clap your hands. Wake up! Grab up and put a little makeup. How just gonna fit when it shake up? Why you leaning kids up on the table? Do you go crazy another fable? You want to? Grab up and put a little makeup. You want to? Why you leaning kids up on the table? You want to? Grab up and put a little makeup. You want to? I don't think you trust
in my self-righteous suicide. I cry when angels deserve to die, 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 yeah. Die, 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 yeah. Die, 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 yeah. Angels deserve to die.
Yo, check it, this my pain, my plight. And the headphones that surge through the mic. Here, these are more than just words that I write. It's my life, my inner vision, my sight. Her audio, even though his parents neglect him. I didn't think twice, I sold him, what broke him, just to get fresh. Yeah, Jesus died on the crucifix that I floats around my neck. And often he asking me, why you commit such travesty, just to live lavishly. When you resurrect Christ and you coming back for me. Then he look up smiling at me, smirking sort of frown, but gladly dangling from the chain that he hangs on. Edge, he tells me he's my faith, strength. He's the footprints in the sin that carries me to carry on. Not when his kids are dying in Africa over diamonds in this war. Then he turned back to a chain, his voice is gone. This homicide, genocide, most of all, suicide. I'm killing myself to write this very song. Hands up, clap your hands.
My self-righteous suicide. Oh, I cry when angels deserve to die, 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 yeah. Die, 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 yeah. Die, 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 yeah. Angels deserve
Check it, this
to
my pain, my
die.
plight. And the headphones that surge through the mic. Yeah, these are more than just words that I write. It's my life, my inner vision, my sight. Her audio, even though his parents neglect him. I didn't think twice, I sold him what broke him, just to get fresh. Yeah, she's tied on the crucifix that I floats around my neck. And often he asking me, why you commit such travesty, just to live lavishly. When you resurrect Christ and you coming back with me. Then he look up smiling at me, smirking sort of frown, but gladly dangling from the chain that he hangs on. Edge, he tells me he's my faith, strength. He's the footprints in the sin that carries me to carry on. Nah, he's dying in Africa over diamonds in his war. Then he turned back to a chain, his voice is gone. This homicide, genocide, Most of all, suicide. I'm killing myself to write this very song. Hands up, clap your hands.
All right, so we're gonna start out just like that. All right, I see you. This is B-Side. This is our hip-hop rock episode where clearly the artist also took us to church with the Holy Ghost dance. We have to acknowledge that. The audience is live. The guitarist in the audience is live. And this is WordSpit. Yeah. Now, WordSpit, I've learned in hip-hop not to take anything for granted with what people know. So let's contextualize for the slang impaired. You are not a medical patient with a saliva problem. Please tell us about the name WordSpit. Really quickly, sum it up, and then introduce the band.
Yo, so my brother actually gave me the name. My name was like Word from the streets. And I was just talking like mad hardcore. I was like a battle rapper. I was going like from East New York, Brooklyn to everywhere, like around, just destroying people. And he was like, yo, you need to simplify that. And he was like, yo, WordSpit. So that's where that came from. And this my band, We The Illest, because that's my mantra. Like, that's giving 110%. No matter what you're doing in life, you just got to always give it all. That's my man, Tyrell. That's the God, Trey. That's Angry Face Greg over here. That's Buddy. Obviously, my bad. Obviously, you know the great Coco. And I'm actually, it's to clear it up. We are a collective. It's just not WordSpit. I'm in the band.
It's called We The Illest, right?
So
Very
I'm
clear.
actually in the band.
And it's also on the shirt.
Yeah.
Just in case you need extra emphasis. And we want to give a shout out first and foremost to East New York, which birthed you. And East New York is a very special place for me because it also birthed me. So we're here, yes. East New York all day. Let us talk about being the illest and how, for those who don't know, it's customary in hip hop to have confidence and to really investigate all the reasons why you're great, but then also to investigate all the reasons why you are better than everybody else. That is kind of goes with the territory. What makes you the illest?
I'm just a savage, man. Like, I spent so many...
Okay, hold on one second. We want to do a quick East New York style mic check. So I'm going to actually go to Coco while we fix your mic. Oh, she's not mic'd at all. So we're going to talk to the audience real quick. All right, we're going to do some technical adjustments real quick. Who in here in the audience is from East New York? No one. This is a gentrification travesty. Bed-Stuy. Okay. Best Eye is not. Best Eye is not stealing the show today, although we give Best Eye their props. So East New York being special, and one of the things that I learned in East New York is that no matter, even on your worst day, you need to really claim that it's still the greatest day of all time and greater than everybody else's day. So now that the mic is fixed, let's tell us why you are the illest. And I want you to tell me that in a way, with a straight face, in a way that you will back up with the rest of this set.
I'm not gonna give a straight face because
You can't
I just
do a
can't
straight
right now.
face?
Because I'm happy. Like, I'm happy.
He's so happy.
But I'm just a savage, man. Like, you know, not only am I just like, I feel like I'm one of the best rappers in the city. I'm gonna keep it a buck. We could drop the mic anytime, any day, and I'm gonna roast you. You know what I mean? MCs know it. I think everybody know it. And then I'm gonna touch the stage, and we're gonna do an amazing show with my guys. We created a body of work that redefines what hip hop should be. You know what I mean? It's a lot of heavy anthems, and for that reason, I feel like I'm the illest. And for that reason, I can't even leave them out. They damn sure the illest.
Wait, I didn't get the reason. The reason is because
I'm a savage.
Because you are a savage. Okay, savage. Now, hold on. All right, so this is really important because we're going to test them bars today. So for everybody at home who is like new to hip hop or kind of lukewarm hip hop, and you kind of take what somebody tells you for face value. He says he is savage, the boy is a savage. That's not how we do it in Brooklyn, as you know. In East New York, we go all the way through and through. And the first way that I want to contextualize your savagery is to be clear about I usually end some segments with asking people for their top 5. Your top 5 is going to be a little bit more particular. I want you to be really conscientious about who your top 5 is, and then be able to explain what is the rubric that you use to gauge top 5. Because we know we have lyrics, we know we have performance, we know we have flow, we know we have people who are just really invested in the culture and can talk circles around you with history, we got style, and then we just got popularity. We have all of these things, and some people are clued into each of those very differently. They think because you're popular that you're dope, and that's not always the case. So give me your top 5. Let's put it in context of why they're your top 5 and see how that helps us understand why you are savage.
So we're gonna start off with Rakim is in my top 5.
Okay.
And that's solely because he's like, for me, he's like the blueprint to hip hop. You know, before then, I feel like everything was kind of like we're kind of yelling or we're doing like ha 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 ha, and then we came out, he was just like so smooth with it, like, and he had this gold and he had like this cadence and he had syllables.
So he had flow and he had lyrics.
Yeah, he was like the total
So you
package.
went in so far with Rakim, but we still gonna dig deeper. Who you got?
Okay.
We got
so
4
I got
more.
Nas. So Nas is like, I feel like is the godson, like the distant child of like Rakim, and on top of that, he's like one of the greatest storytellers in the world. Like everything Nas says is like visual. Like he just gives you like a story, and you cannot deny that story, like, cause you just see everything in like panorama.
Give me 3 more.
I'm gonna say Jay because he also.
Which Jay?
All Jay. Jay.
All
period.
Jay's,
Jay hot.
Electronica, NZ.
Jay-Z. We're gonna go with Jay-Z.
We're gonna go with
Jay-Z. I'm
Jay-Z.
from Brooklyn because he just hot, man. Like, and he's probably like one of the most gifted rappers in hip hop.
Why?
Because
quick.
Not only does he have flow, he has double entendres, he has syllable switches, he has hyperboles. He just does a lot. Like he does what you can do, but he just does it 10 times
Double
better.
entendres, syllable switches, hyperboles.
Yeah.
And give me 2 more.
Who else? I'm gonna say Cannabis. Because I just love Cannabis. It's no reason. It's like he's just a savage. Like he's just
You're a fan of savagery. We get it.
Yeah,
Give me the last one.
He's just a savage. And the last person I'm going to say, who would that be? Like,
So I know in asking this question is tricky because you really wanted to say WordSpit, but we don't do that here. So think long and hard, think good about it, and then we're gonna go into the next
I'm
song.
not that arrogant, but I'm gonna say
Not
Lupe.
that arrogant.
I'm not that arrogant. I'm gonna say Lupe Fiasco. Though.
Lupe Fiasco.
Yeah, because he solidified like Food and Liquor and Cool is like one of the greatest hip hop albums.
I think he's a consummate artist in that his investigation of just lyrics and going in line by line, that there's no stone unturned with that.
Like,
all right, so there's no women in that list, and that's cool. We're gonna come back and talk about that later. This is International Women's History Month. This is WordSpit really showing and proving in true East New York style why he gets to rep this title of the illest. And if you don't, for the rest of the set, we taking the hoodie off and we're gonna like give you another shirt. Somebody else have the shirt on standby. Give it up one more time for WordSpit and we the illest. This is B-side.
She kind of destroyed us right there. She tried to. Yo, y'all ready though? I said, yo, check. For real. I grew up from a shack like O'Neal, same block, got no clip. Vocal box, reload it. Mic check, 1, 2. I rock that script. Hopscotch that script. No triple I spit, yeah, like a chick. Nah. Let's do that again. Let's do that one more time. For real, I grew up from a shack like O'Neal, same block, got no clip. Vocal box, reload it. Mic check, 1, 2. I'll rock that script. Hopscotch that script. No triple I spit, yeah, like a chick in slim jeans. I never forfeit, but tell them I'm all sim. Especially when I'm rocking it from here to the rocket ship on the floor like Pilates. Put the body, get the drop, cut, abs on the ass there. What is so they jocking us and juggling, not unstoppable. Who is stopping us? I'm on the Nimbus. You in the Lear check. I'm visa everywhere. You can't even clear checks. Every name disabled. You ain't even here. Yeah, Benicio the total on the wardrobe what I wear. Fresh, Marty McFly, fly, ears, check. Tell me, homeboy, get you scared. Yeah, that's what I'm about. We the innocent out. Yeah, that's what I'm about. We the innocent out. We the innocent out. Yeah, we the innocent out. Yeah, we the innocent out. When I say we the, y'all say unless we the. My life's an utter mess, don't continue, continue, cut ahead the rest like a guillotine pendulum. Regular sentence, some fatality finish him. Slim Shady LP, headphones missing them. Aimed at your head, blast them and them. Synonyms, tailor-made, only fitting him. Simple tens, hard afraid they not getting him. Main, it's a dress code. Yes, I pray for your ice cube, no. This ice cold flow will change mother. Ironically, I hit the pin with straight cutter. It used to be dope and fall. Think of kids coming out that alley like a bowling ball. In your quad, Brooklyn. Did what you said I couldn't. I ain't even asked, I just came up and took it. Beat up on the gas, glorious beating past. The future's at hand like palm readers. I'm staring at my fingers, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm about. We the illest in them out. We the illest in them out. Yeah, that's what I'm about. We the illest in them out. We the illest in them out. Yeah, hands up. When I say we the, y'all say illest. We the. It's the Bruce Lee, coke free, came a tough kicking, footle in this snare sitting with some untucked nunchucks, pan a left whipping, punchlines, best be Buddhist pom-pom rhythms. I skydive with my Buddhist ponder hum rhythms, melodies, I'm fisting, EQ, my kung fu, hustle, non-fiction, all mixing, but master, 808 disastrous. I touch North roundhouse, my ad-lib, some me the back, the spit, bring up the rap like rap your dick, get out of line like crap. Before sparring with me, you might better get a black belt in the keys, you might want a doctorate, some kind of degree, maybe your bachelor's. So no, I got it mastered. Bruce Lee, Royan, with your fraudulent progression. Got me studied in your necklace, from you impressing. Try me, I probably make fight point, palm it to the death end. Egg, blow the heart of the beat. Rap over his essence, session open 24 hours, you want a lesson. What? Yo, I'm ill. Hands up, hands up, hands up. When I say we the, y'all say illest. We the, we the, we the, we the. Yeah, that's what I'm about. We the illest and I'm out. We the illest and I'm out. When I say we the, y'all say illest. We the, we the.
That was kind of cool.
So we want you to speak into this mic, not that mic,
right.
for the interview. All
Okay.
right. So WordSpit and we the illest. So far, you're giving us performance check. We're going to check them off as we get them under the belt. Great,
Okay.
cool. You've at one point described yourself as pop influenced backpack rap, who does someone who does, but also does stadium music. That's a lot of things in there. Stadium music and backpack rap don't normally go in the same sentence together, but I can see that that's something that you want to take there. Let's think about that. Let's put that in the back of the mind. I'm going to switch it up a little bit and come back to that. More importantly, airbender, firebender, earthbender, waterbender.
Firebender.
Firebender. I kind of felt like we were going in that direction. As a firebending backpack rapper with pop influences and aspirations of doing stadium music, what specifically are you bringing to the table that many other rappers, MCs, lyricists, self-proclaimed are not bringing to the table?
Well, I feel like I'm just all encompassing, man. I'm bringing aggressive lyrics. I'm also with my band and we're producing immaculate composition. So this ain't just you came to a show and this is what this sound like at the show. This is what the record actually sounds like.
What the record's gonna sound like, which is an interesting question because that translation is not actually always easy. And speaking of the record, it's gonna be called F Your Gravity, which clearly I understand where that's coming from. There's something about the assertiveness that you really are excited about in your work and the bigness that you hear and see, that gravity really ain't playing a role in that. Talk to us really quickly about that.
So it's basically like you just defined it. It's like redefining your ears to what hip hop or what I feel like music can be. You know what I mean? We did I remember just bringing up one story. We did like a battle of the bands and it was like a lot of rock bands there, right? And they was trying to play us. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, who's these black kids? You know what I mean? And it's like, wait, who these black kids? So after we performed, everybody's buying merch. You know what I mean? And not to say it was a racial thing, but it kind of bridged that gap. It was like, it went from, yo, who are these black kids in this battle of the bands to, yo, we need to take some pictures with you. They were taking pictures with my little brother. He's like, man, that's your brother? Let's do it.
So people underestimate, if you don't know anything about East New Yorkers, we don't like to be underestimated and we will show and improve every time. Now we're gonna give you a quick challenge. I want you, with all your firebending assertiveness, to go into the next 2 songs back to back, freestyling What Brings You Your Humility.
The next song? What's bringing my humility is my ability to drop bars with invincibility. I turn the beat down and grab the crown. I'm the pharaoh with my agility. And then the next song, we tread well, no treadmill. But when it come to that money and the flow, we going treadmills. Yeah, and I ain't talking about Meek.
And we're gonna stop right there, right there. So he has earned East New York style, performance and freestyle. We're gonna give you those 2 so far. We got some other things on the rubric. We're gonna go into the next 2 songs. This is WordSpit and We The Illest.
Hold on, can I
You need to adjust after all of that? Okay. All right, so producers want to say that, you know,
I know they gotta
yeah, thank you. East New York, reel it in, reel it in. Let's go into these next 2 songs. Give it up one more time for WordSpit and We The Illest.
Oh, yeah, of course. I work hard for you. Coco, you ready? That's my favorite line.
You ready?
So this is what we gonna do, right? I got this mantra.
My side is over here.
Oh, that's your side?
My side over here.
That's that feminine energy.
better
So
know
this
it.
right here, right? So we gonna go. Oh, 1, 2, 3, But y'all gotta do it louder than that, okay? Oh.
Don't say nothing. You ready? Let's try this. Oh. No. Oh. Oh.
1, 2, 3, turn the beat. Turn the beat. Turn the beat. Turn the beat.
Turn the beat.
No, nuclear weapons is distributed. Blow away the feelings, don't send them in limits are prohibited. We bombing the sky, we bombing the radio, we bombing the children and everything that they living in. Project tenements, mushroom clouds of ignorance. I salute it proud for the militant as we count down 1, 2, 3. Critical as we count down 1, 2, 3. Turn the beat down. Turn the beat down. Turn the beat down. Turn the beat down.
Turn the beat.
No, weapons is distributed. Blow away the feelings, those sentiments are prohibited. We bomb in the sky, we bomb in the radio, we bomb in the gentrification of every stereo. Mushroom clouds, hazmat, got them radioactive. Can't breathe that toxin as we count down 1, 2, 3. Critical as we count down 1, 2, 3. Turn the beat down. Turn the beat down. Turn the beat down.
Turn the beat down. Turn the beat.
So,
Turn the beat.
this is my side,
I
right?
told you already. Turn the beat.
This is my side, right?
You gotta know. Go ahead. You do your thing. Go ahead. Work that out.
So my side.
Don't say nothing.
We
Nothing.
don't listen to her. Y'all know what to do, right? We're gonna win this.
Thinking
2, 3, go.
All right, they sound alright, but my side gonna kill it. Hold on, I got this. We gonna do it double time. Oh, oh. Let me hear. Oh,
You know what?
oh, all right.
One time. We're doing this once.
Everybody together?
Nah, we gonna do this once. You can't beat me like that. Y'all ready?
Come on.
Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, live. Cool. Constellation prize, we do it all together. Y'all ready?
All right.
So we
Y'all
gonna
ready?
do it
I'm
all.
gonna lead this one.
All right.
Y'all ready? Okay. Oh.
Oh.
I got the next one. Oh. Louder, y'all. Come on.
Hey! 1, 2, 3, turn the beat.
Down. Turn the beat down.
Turn the beat down. Turn the beat down. Yeah, we pop in the radio. Yeah, we pop in the sky. We pop in the radio. We pop in the sky. We pop in the radio. We pop in the sky. We pop in the radio. 1, 2, 3. Turn the beat.
All right, y'all. Woo!
Wow. Oh, headphones. Yo. Is the mic? Oh, cool. There we go. This song does. So this next song is called Trowell. We're going to get into it. Yeah. Let's go. Strip me out of my clothes, down to my soul, tear me apart. Strip me down to my song, say that I'm wrong, bearing my earth. They ain't know to telling me no, will fuel the fire and spark. Spark inside of my pen, inside of my brain, flame my heart. And I can't tell where I'm at. Is it cold cause it's dark? In these nightmares and this desperation, this music making ain't racist, but the segregation is quite clear. Every day it's a fight here. Boy got slain for his OGs. I went out, bought me a nice pair. His unpathetic to say that I never forget of his sport. But at his demise, I looked at his mom and cried. Told her I ride. She told me nah, need you to live, be living through you. His spirit is buried inside of your hymns, and I look confused like what should I do? Cause I don't know why I did. So this was like that fork in the road, like, and I feel like at every fork in the road you got a decision, and only you know that decision, and that's why it's called Treadwell. So let's go.
Oh, don't know where I'm going, but I won't run away from here. Oh, only time will tell. I will prevail. I must tread well.
Strip me down on my soul, down on my soul, tear me apart. Strip me down on my soul, say that I'm wrong, bearing my art. They ain't know to telling me no. What sparked the fire, my heart's desire was spark the tires, ambition driven. I start the tire on weak. I stare inside of this mirror. I don't even see me. All I see is this anguish grinding down on my teeth. I try to smile, I try to think deep. Rip this muzzle off, then I speak. Let that world know I exist. Break these walls down on my feet. I won't bend, I won't twist, I won't crumble under defeat. I pave my way like stone and brick. If that's right from under my feet, I tread on clouds, fly away. Ain't no gravity can hold me. Ain't no gravity can hold me. Ain't no gravity can hold me. Let's go.
Oh, don't know where I'm going, but I won't run away from here. Oh, only time will tell. I will prevail. I must tread well. Oh, only time will tell. I will prevail. I must tread well. I ain't running away.
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 I ain't running away from here.
I ain't running away.
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 I ain't running. No, I ain't running.
Oh, don't know where I'm going, but I won't run away from here. Oh, only time will tell. I will prevail. I must tread well. Whew.
This is B-side. This is WordSpit Bboi The Illest featuring Coco Sarai. We just heard Turn the Beat Down and Treadwell, in which Coco Sarai really reminded WordSpit to stay in his lane vocally. So shout out to Coco. Word, you need a minute to kind of come back to us?
Nah, let's go.
The music is taking us high, and I really appreciate that. I love when music has a soul and a spark in it. Let's talk about two things, education and success. First thing with education, more specifically, I saw a quote where you said that people want us to go to school and do kind of like a standard, follow this kind of path because this is what will make you successful. But in school, they don't necessarily teach us things like entrepreneurship or financial literacy and things like that. That was a comment, a general comment what you made. Can you tell us a little bit more about that and what role education plays in your life?
I feel like this. Now, I'm not saying don't go to college. I went back, got my GED for whatever that's worth. But I feel like the education system only teaches us how to be like honeybees. The honeybee pollinates for the queen. You know what I mean? The queen will be like the system. But the queen never teaches the honeybee how to be an individual. You know what I mean? Like, it's only individuals that actually go out and grab the success and really become millionaires. You never heard a story about somebody being a millionaire because they worked at McDonald's, or somebody being a millionaire because they worked for another millionaire, unless he gathered that knowledge from whatever he could learn from that person and took that and did his own thing. Then, you know what I mean? They don't teach us really finance coming up in school. And I feel like that's what every black person should really go through. Like, I'm actually partnering with the 500 Men Make a Difference Foundation to bring out black people, to empower them not only with knowledge from past that we don't get in the school system, but to be able to bring somebody who could teach us a crash course in finance. Because a lot of us don't know how to really save. We're living check to check. Like, we gotta really figure out this game plan to really build our wealth and our finance up, and that's just how I feel. And that's what that statement was about.
Give it up. More specifically, and we're gonna leave that Queen Bee metaphor alone, because it's a little, I don't know if we can completely equate it with the system, but yes, we get where you're going with it. What is your personal standard for success, and what has been your education through this that is actually helping you get there? So we know that the music is the driving force. We know that that is your passion, but outside of in the journey towards the music, what have you learned that is actually helping to educate you to achieve what it is that you're just talking about?
I learned that you gotta, especially on this journey, like, you're gonna have highs, and on this journey, especially if you're a creative, we performed in front of 10 million people. We performed in front of 1,000 people. We performed in front of 25 people.
And 2 people.
And 2 people. And it feels, even though it's different, performing in front of 10 million, that crushed me when I came back and I realized that I still have to do more work.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it just told me never take anything for granted and just keep working.
Well, what is your vision for success? My
vision of success is just being happy and being happy at doing what you're doing. Like, right now I can perform for these, for my friends, my family, people that I don't know, and that I'm happy with that.
So millions are not necessarily involved in millions of viewers or millions of dollars is not necessarily part of that equation. Just to stay on track with that. Having millions of views and having millions of dollars is not necessarily part of your equation for achieving happiness as your success.
The money is only going to fuel more creativity. So I'm going to do whatever it takes for me to be able to get all the thoughts and my imagination out into the world. Now, if that's going to collect more money with my art or craft, I'm going to make that happen. Like, right now, we're putting out a project. I'm all over scrambling to get that, to get that money, because I know it's going to make the project. It's going to facilitate dope videos. It's going to facilitate a dope person like Blue mixing the project, and he's been working with everybody. And if you're broke and begging, you don't have that option.
Got you. What are your deal breakers, though? Right? Because I do get the sense that you have standards still, and so when you say that I'm going to go out there and do whatever it takes, which is a language we hear a lot in the art world, it's like you got to be about it. But we've seen people be about it, and now they're not about really much of anything because there was really no standard or they didn't have boundaries. What are your boundaries in terms of getting to your version of success? What will you not do?
I'm not going to lose sight of me, and that's just point blank. Like, I'm going to create what I want to create. And the moment I stop creating what I want to create and I start creating what somebody else want to create, then I can't do this.
So autonomy of creation.
Yeah. Like,
by any means necessary.
By any means necessary.
All right. So there's a little revolutionary inside there. We're going to talk a little bit more about that because you do have work that specifically addresses issues that have value to you, issues that do kind of set the standard of what it is that you want to achieve and see happen in the world. So I don't know if we have time to kind of go a little bit more into that, or if we should go into it. We do have time? Okay, cool. So we're gonna go a little bit deeper. You have a couple of songs. This one is called Everything Black. One is called Black Supremacist. And then you just were on a collaboration with a band called Chasing Moonlight, and it's called We Are Strong. All 3 of these songs are addressing social, political issues, injustices, concept of freedom, black manhood, and change. Tell us where these songs fit into your equation and your trajectory towards getting where you want to go.
Black Supremacist is a shirt that I made, you know what I mean? And in the back, obviously, you see me, a black dude hanging a KKK member, you know what I mean? And that's to do away with, like how do you combat white supremacy? And I'm not saying black supremacy is a thing to combat that, but I feel like black supremacy is also black love, because we show love to all cultures. You know what I mean? It's not a culture we haven't shown love to. You know what I mean? We is willing to teach people, like to teach people how to bathe and how to make food and do that. So like, it's always being black, it's always encompassing to the world. You know what I mean? And that's how I feel. Me and my brother right here, he made the song Everything Black. And he reached out to me, and I'm like, that's my brother right
What
here.
is this
Truth,
song about?
Truth
Tell
City.
us really
The song
quickly
is
for
about
people who have no
the
idea.
song is about cops and society stigmatizing black men and killing us off like we have no worth. And that's what
Racial
the song is
profiling,
about.
police brutality.
Facts, you know what I mean? So, and that's what the song about. That's what the song about. And then later on, Chase and Moon hit me up, and I was like, honest, I was blown away by the song. I ain't really know them too much. They seen me on America's Got Talent years ago. They hit me up recently like, yo, we got a song. And I'm like,
And tell us really quickly what that song is about,
song
and
is
how
about-
that song might
the song is
connect or
about
differ from
bringing
Black
people
is
together,
Everything.
like all this Muslim ban and all this other craziness in the world. The song is about bringing us together, no matter if you're an immigrant, no matter if you're black, if you're white, no matter if you're an alien. It's just about, the song is just about bringing us together no matter what, like, period.
So we have two messages here. I want to just kind of sum it up and translate. So black supremacy, the way that you define it, is like an empowerment that's rooted in black love, black change, and just all the expansiveness of what black can be. And it's also, his trajectory towards success is like he co-brands it with the t-shirt line. So you get the message, but you also get the t-shirt. So there's a dual thing happening here. I see you, I see you. And then we have this other song, which is about unity and how you can have pride and big up where you're from, and at the same time make room for connecting with everybody else.
Facts.
All right, facts. Let's take those facts and go into the next song. And the next song is called Castles. WordSpit, We The Illest. Give it up.
Yo, check, pondering, sitting back, staring in the mirror. I swear that it's spying back, showing me my loss, showing me my defeat. Warriors in my heart, perfection is architectured. I'm building on all my flaws, blueprint under construction. Swear I'm about to dissolve, yeah, I'm about to dissolve. Damn, I'm about to dissolve. Friends didn't have Parkinson's, everyone shaky, then it's messed up. Cause who can't catch me if I will fall, yeah. Double entendre, if they catch me at all, you know how they go. Ever held the razor to your wrist, burn it tip to your halo. About to do something stupid cause you forgot what you came for. You figured you would swell off, kissing razor blades and licking shells off at critics who saw a legend but felt you fell off. Admit it. Yo, Travis ceased, you reached your limit. Admit it. Your faith is gone, they broke your spirit.
Every day I'm getting better, and I'm not gonna stop till I'm finished. No, not till I'm finished, cause I keep getting better.
This is my survival of the fittest.
I put too much in it. I build my castle in the sky. I build my castle in the sky. I build my castle. Build my castle. I build my castle in the sky. Yeah, I build my.
So right now, I need everybody to put their hands in the air. And on the count of 3, I need the energy, so I need y'all to make as much noise as possible. And we're gonna do it like this. 1, 2, 3. So now think about this. What is the legacy we're gonna leave now? 100 years from now, 500 years from now, tomorrow. I look at some of the greatest artists in the world, like Baka, maybe even a Jay-Z. Like, no, definitely Jay-Z. Like, their music is timeless to me, man. Like, that's a legacy that's gonna live on forever as long as civilization is here.
Like, what is the legacy that we as people are going to leave? And to me, that's everything. One of my homies from the scene, he committed suicide. His name was Turbo Rad. And it's funny because people on his comments was like, man, you're the greatest, right? You're the greatest. We love you. And it's like, damn, man, did you tell him that when he was alive, bro? Like, did you express that to that man? That probably could have saved his life. Because, you know, to me, energy is so infectious. Energy is the most powerful thing in the world. Like, me transferring my energy to y'all here transferring your energy to me. And that's infectious. And it's like, don't be afraid to tell somebody they great, man. Like, I look at everybody here and I see everybody's individual greatness. You know what I mean? No matter what. And we can't be scared in society to tell people they great. This next verse is something from an East New York story. My homeboy was murdered like a couple years ago, right? And I wanted to take this next verse and just dedicate it to him. I always feel like I'm one of the people that's pushing East New York forward as far as progression in music and just staying afoot with what I love to do and just personally being me. You know what I mean? Like, legit, nobody was even skating or wearing skinny jeans or nothing like that. You know, and they used to ridicule me. You know what I mean? But this is not about me. This is about my homeboy. I don't want to go off topic because I could go on a tangent. All right? And we're going to do it like this. I said, yo, check. I'm top tier like murder reside. I'm from the hood where the murder reside. I'm right here. I sent a ribbon up to the sky for my took 4 and he died, he not here. And fear feel buried alive cause the sets keep calling my name is quite clear. Yeah, I build my castle in the clouds. Forge my name in heaven with fire and burn it down. Had enough to scorch Biggie and Pac when they spying down. Overlooking a legend like most of my critics now. If I ain't critically acclaimed, it's about to be critical. Hands up.
And I'm not gonna stop till I'm finished.
I need everybody on 3 to make as much noise as y'all can. And we gonna go. Right? Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3.
I build my castle in the sky, yeah. I build my castle in the sky, yeah. I build my
Castle.
I build my castle in the sky, yeah. I build my.
So that's my homeboy Steph Reed. You can check him out at IamStephReed.com, right? Once again, that's Tyrell. He's been with me. Very loyal dude, man. I love this guy, man. Trey, that's my guy, man. This is my dude, Trey. I love this dude. Like, seriously, I love this guy. Like, he's always a trooper. Greg, me and Greg always have disagreements about stuff, but I still love this dude, man. Like straight up, man. Even if I gotta beg him to get here. And it's funny, he just randomly appears sometimes. Like, I don't know where he be. He just ran, yo, you got a show? Let's do it. Like, I'll be like, okay. And then my sister Coco, man. Like, Coco is so amazing. And she been with me since the basement of a spot named Sputnik. Like facts. So this next song is gonna be the single. And if y'all don't know, the project is called F Your Gravity, and it's coming out August. I know I keep saying that, but it's coming out. And this next song is called Take Me Away.
So I want to acknowledge you. I want to thank you for being such a good sport about this interview, because it's not enough to rest easy on our looks or on our assertiveness or on our just presence. It's really helpful, and for other artists who are watching you, to know that there is subtext and context and meta-narrative and layers, and that you have a lot to support these claims, right? So I do want to say really quickly, you said perfection is architecture, building upon my flaws, love it. Before there was carpool karaoke, there was dollar van demos. And then that went into McDonald's, that went into Afro punk, and went into America's Got Talent. 20 years from now, I will finish that sentence.
We gonna be in the stadium, man. Like, I'm gonna tell you one thing about me, man. I sit home and listen to, like, The Wall, Pink Floyd. You know what I mean? And like, I feel like we're a collective of dope musicians from the city. And this collective used to be super big, and we're gonna keep growing it because it's about the music. It's just not about one person in the band. That's why the band is called We The Illest. And I had to, correct, whoever when they be like, yo, it's WordSpit, and I'm like, no, it's We The Illest because this collective can grow. Like we used to have so many people, like violinists, like ballerinas, all kinds of wildness. Nah, man, we couldn't bring that here because it's small. But this is the main. But I see us like stadiums. Like I always visualize that. Like when I'm walking down the street and people think I'm crazy because I'm rapping to myself. Like I'm like visualizing performing like somewhere in a stadium. Like we've been to stadiums, but I continue to visualize that because that's where I want to be.
There's expansion happening. So we go from East New York, it's like a small spot on the map, and people eyeing it to try to build their condos and all of this stuff. And what you're saying is, we here. You cannot ignore that we are here.
We the Illest Festival, East New York, 2025.
That's right.
Like,
and we got stadiums on the horizon. We appreciate you. Yeah. I'm proud of you and the balance between the rah, that and the I got this and I got this. Let's keep that on lock. We're gonna go to the close now. I wanna say this month, as we honor the life and lessons of one of Brooklyn's most notorious MCs, it is only fitting that today's show highlight the next generation of Spitfires, holding up the torch and keeping it lit. WordSpit, thank you very much. And We The Illest and Coco for joining us, for sharing your contribution to and love for a culture that continues to influence generations and nations, and for reminding Brooklyn exactly why we rock and we don't stop. Speaking of which, if you want to hear more, B-Side that is, you can check out past episodes on BRIC TV's YouTube channel using the hashtag BSideBK. You can also listen to B-Side by visiting our SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/BSidePodcast. I am your host, Queen God Is, with a finger on the pulse and an ear to the streets. Tell the world don't sleep. Brooklyn never skips a beat. Till next time.
Yo, check my pain, my play. Through the years, many tears I cried. Okay, alright. Hope it came and continue to fight. Those days, those nights that I wanna take my life. I pray for God to take me to what? Take me to what? Take me to what? Check. In the beginning, there was only me. Pit passing them as a transport filled with the visions of a grown boy trying to view the world as a man simply because I had to see. So my eyes were strained, pouring in the fire, baptized in flames. I had to bang, lost my humanity, caught up in the vanity I had to slang. So I ignored it, his chain, his diamonds, blood stained. But I warned him like his Jordans, can't afford them. Hit corners with a gun inside my hood, no caution. Street lights, look up and I'm burning up scorching. I'm from the city with a skinny ride, and skinny with a corner homicide. Thinking to myself, is it worth it over pride? Then I heard a whisper, shiver up my spine, saying no. I know it was an angel that resigned, cause the gun disappeared, then it turned into a mic. Cop call flash, and look me in the eyes. I relic my pain, my play. Through the years, many tears I cried. Okay, alright. Hope it came and continue to fight. Those days, those nights that I wanna take my life. I pray for God to take me away. Take me away. Take me away. Take me away. I was never scared, young adolescent, weapon on my hoodie, tattoo for my hair, fire in my eyes resemble that of a stove, and even could feel the cold, about to take her right upstairs to go kill a nigga with daddy wasn't there. He was gonna let me do it. I was down, Rolex crown, sign of the times. Inside my mind, I felt divinity holding that 9 straight in his face. He said this a mistake. tears dripped out my eyes. I empathize with his pain, but all I could think was, I'm from the city with a skinny ride, and skinny with a quarter homicide. Thinking to myself, is it worth it of a pride? Then I heard a whisper, shiver up my spine, saying no. I know it was an angel that resigned, cause the gun disappeared, then it turned into a mic. Cop car flash, phone light flash, crowd react, and it's hit it every shot. Got my shit, my play. Through the years, many tears I cried. Okay, alright, overcame, we continue to fight. Those days, those nights that I wanna take my life. I pray for God to take me away. Take me away. Take me away.
Yeah, take me away, away,
So this song, right? So this song, like, and this is a true story. I was with my pops in the studio, and we just reconnected because he wasn't always in my life because of jail, other things. So while I was in the studio, I guess somebody from his past life was kind of talking crazy to him. So I took it upon myself to go take his gun, and I was way younger. I was hot-headed, crazy at the time, not caring about nothing but skating and rapping, and like it was F everything. So I took it upon myself to go take his gun, put it in my hoodie, and go upstairs, and I confront this dude. So as I'm standing there right there with him, the gun in my hoodie, my homeboy comes right around the corner. He looks at me and he's like, something about to go down. And when I heard this beat, it gave me hindsight because I'm here and I didn't make that stupid mistake that I could have made. And those lyrics go, I was never scared.
No.
Young, adolescent,
No.
had a weapon in my hoodie, plaits up in my hair. Fire in my eyes resembled that of a stove. Anemic and feeling cold. About to take it right upstairs. The go killer, for that wasn't there. He was gonna let me do it. I was down, Rolex crown, sign of the times. Inside my mind, I felt divinity holding that 9 straight in his face. He said, this a mistake. Tears dripped out my eyes. Tears dripped out my eyes. I looked at him.
Play Greg.
And he looked back at me, and this was like Miller and New Lots, East New York, dead center. Everything was hot.
Squad.
I could hear the cops. I could hear the cops. I could see the fiends. It's like right there. And then he looks at me, and he was in his drunken slur and says, "Listen, youngster, it ain't gotta be like that." And I'm glad it didn't have to be like that, because I wouldn't be here with y'all. When I say weeder, y'all say illest. Weeder, louder. Weeder. From the city with a skinny nigga, and a skinny with a quarter homicide. Thinking to myself, is it worth it of a pride? Hold on. Let's try that one more time. We're gonna try that again, right? All right?
Clap your hands.
I'm from the city with a skinny ride, as a skinny dude with a quarter homicide. Thinking to myself, is it worth it of a pride? Then I heard a whisper, shiver up my spine, saying no. I know it was an angel that resigned, cause the gun disappeared, turned into a mic, cop car flash, strobe light flash, crowd react. Make some noise. My pain, my plight, through the years, many tears I cried. Okay, alright, overcame and continue to fight. Those days, those nights that I wanna take my life. I pray for God to take me away. Take me away.
Oh, take me away.
Take me away. Take me away. Take me away. Take me away. Take us away, Trey.
Take me away. Take me away.
Take me away, Trey. Take me away.
Take me away. Oh, take me away. Take me away.
Weed up! Weed up!
Take me away.
Weed up! Weed up!
Take me away. Take me away.
Weed up! Weed up! Weed up! Y'all, I'ma keep this real. Y'all need us on that Celebrate Brooklyn stage, man. Stop playing. Celebrate Brooklyn. Holla at us, man. God bless everybody here. I love everybody here. God bless the Queen. Shout out to Keisha for inviting me and inviting us. Shout out to BRIC TV. WeTheIllest.com is back up and running. Shout out to Asia. And we wrapping this up. So before we get out of here, one more. Hands up. We the check my pain, my plight. Through the years, many tears I cry. Okay, alright, overcame.